to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Joined here for the King Bing launch press conference. You know you're fighting our Elle, it's Miss Danielka. How are you first of all, Miss Elle Brooke?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling blessed, you know. There's no bad blood between us, but I'm so excited for my opponent. It was actually like, before I even got announced, we were backstage and like we were both sat next to each other and she was like, hello, before we knew we were opponents. So I know she's not a bad person, but when I set out to do something, I set out to do it properly. So hopefully I can deliver like I did last time.
First of all, if you'd have asked me like a year ago, would Elle Brooke be on IFL, I would have laughed you off. And now it seems like you're on once every week. So what is actually going on? And Liam Smith sparring, you've sparring with the big boys now, Elle.
I know. And do you know what? That's even just like the fact I've been with Liam Smith and, you know, not working with him, but been in the chance to be training with him, just shows kind of how seriously I'm taking it and how grateful I am for like other boxers in the space accepting me, that Liam spent the time with me doing a YouTube video and training alongside him. So that's what itself speaks volumes, right? Like one of the best, so...
100%. And get back to this event in hand. Just to the side of me is your sister in your tournament. So theoretically, you could be fighting your own sister in this King Bing tournament.
Yeah, I mean, we've had many scraps. We're only a year apart, so we were very close growing up. And we used to have quite a few arguments and fights, and they were vicious. So I'm not scared. If I have to fight her, you know what I actually think would be really good? I think it's good for her to start boxing. I know how much it's done for me, like mentally and physically. So I really want to, you know, like get her involved. And I think we'd make a great Misfits tag team.
Really? Well, can we see that female Misfits tag team? Has that been discussed with Mams?
I mean, I've mentioned it, so let's see how, you know, my sister's only just started like a couple of weeks ago. She's very new, but within the end of the tournament, if she could throw a pack of punches, then I might accept her on my team. But I think that would be good, like a Brooke sister tag team. I think that will really get the crowd going.
Who would be your opponents in that tag team match?
I don't know yet, like God knows. Could be like an AJ Bunker, could be someone from this tournament. There's not loads of people in this space right now, so hopefully...
AJ and Astrid.
AJ... Interesting. Hopefully they can become friends, and that will be... don't know what the weight would be like, but yeah, maybe one day.
Weight with you two, right? It's more of a thing than in real boxing. In the professional boxing, just the weight difference, what is actually going on with that, and is it ever going to be resolved?
Well, I mean, it's 10 kg, Joe. Like, it's like a big difference. And she's saying fight me at her weight. I'm not a 50 kg fighter. But listen, everything I do, I'm not scared of that fight. I do within reason and I have a plan. So don't underestimate what I'm doing right now because I'm ducking a fight, because I have a path that I'm going on and I know exactly what I'm going to do to achieve that. So you're going to see big and better things. And when I win this tournament, God knows who's going to want to fight me. If I'm a mandatory, then I'm a mandatory.
She said it's easier for you to lose weight than for her to gain weight. Do you think that's right?
I mean, she fought at 56. So why is she saying she can't fight me at 56? Like, her last opponent was 58 kilo. Like, you're just ducking me because you know I can't. And she's not even a natural 50 kg fighter. She's even lost weight. So that's worked for her, and praise off to her. And she did a good performance on a couple of weekends ago. So, yeah.
Back to the tournament, you're the heavy favourite, you're the only one that's actually had prior but in-ring experience. Is there any doubt in your mind that you don't do this, that you don't go all the way?
Hey, you know, when I see these bigger girls, they're big. I mean, they're not weight yet. They are mountains. They are gigantic. I'm like, whoa, you're 5'1", what are you doing? And then I remember, I am Elle Brooke, I'm a fucking savage. So I just need to like remember how hard I worked and how damaging I am. And I'm a spiteful fighter. Like, I fight to intend to hurt and do damage in that ring, you know. I don't just tap them, I want to go through with them shots. So I just got to remember why I'm doing this and be blessed. Obviously I'm going to always have those nerves.
Who would you say, looking at your opponents today, would be the biggest threat to yourself?
Personally, I think the Brazilian girl, Whitney and Barbie, are probably the strongest contenders other than me.
Just to finish up then, hopefully, all being well, you do get to that final. You started your boxing career off at the Indigo, and now it's going to be the big one, the O2 Arena, what many people say is the home of British boxing. What would that be for you? What would it mean to fight under those lights in the established O2?
Yeah, I mean everything. I've already conquered the OVO Wembley Arena. Now O2, which is right by my house, it's only half an hour away, so the after party is going to be mad.
Make sure my invite don't get lost in the post. Elle Brooke, thank you very much for speaking to IFL TV, and I'm sure you'll be on again very soon if history.
Next week.
See you down the gym.
Too many of you bastards.
See ya, fake mate.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.